Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we will work on our brains and we're giving them a cleansing, a healing, balance the different parts of the brains, like balance our hemispheres and also addressing the different glands and a couple of other things that we're going to bring in. So yeah, as usual, you're only going to work with whatever is meant for you at this time. And everything that is happening within you. So it's you doing the work. Another pre-note here. So we will be working on the etheric form of the brain. So the energetic form, just because it's more gentle. So it still ripples through, it's just more gentle. And I find that more appropriate when it comes to, the more delicate parts like the brain or the heart or, the nervous system. So yeah, but everything ultimately exists energetically first before it does in the physical. So you have like an energetic blueprint with all your organs, all your glands, all your cells, all the fluids, and so forth. And I won't be mentioning that throughout. That's why I'm saying it now. Yeah, and other than that, it's just like, it's basically like you're tapped into a group field. It's like I have you here in front of me, and we're working on a group hologram, and you're tapped into that energy. And you can just, relax, sit back or lay down, whatever feels right to you. And yeah, get comfy and then we can get started. We will start off, by cleansing the different parts, like cleansing, balancing, healing the different parts of the brain. Now I won't be mentioning, the official names like frontal lobe or parietal lobe, occipital lobe, and so forth, because I don't want you to be like thinking during the session, about where that is. And instead just relax. So I'll just say like we're working on the front and then we're moving to the back and so forth. All right. So when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And we're just going to start by grounding everyone. Centering everyone. Okay. All right. And like I said, we're going to start by cleansing the different parts, like clearing out like any discordant energies, any overlays, any impediments, any like residue, like emotional energy, any discordant, like thought forms, anything that causes friction. We're going to do that throughout the brain. We're starting with the front of the brain. There's not going to be much talking in between. I'm just going to name the different areas that we're addressing as we're doing so. Just going through every part until it feels complete. Yeah, we're still on the front. Still clearing out discordant energies there. And then, like, it's a lot of like thought forms, patterns. Interesting. Clearing out. That was just like it feels kind of like chaotic in a way. Yeah, it's like quieting now. Yeah, I don't know if you can feel that, but there's like sounds like a stillness that's coming in. Okay, so now we're moving to the upper back part of the brain. It's interesting that, yeah, there's actually more emotional energy there. And also like, well, what comes up is like trauma, but like this can be like from head injuries, or birth experiences. Okay, and then I'm moving down like the back. It's more like the back side. Now we're moving down. So that, like if I would refer to the terms, then it would be like the occipital lobe, and then also the cerebellum. And it's interesting, like the cerebellum, there's it's almost like a dreamy energy to it. And that's not what we're addressing. We're just clearing out, like any discordancies, any dissonance there. But that is actually like considered the feminine part of the brain. But yeah, that's what we're working on now. Okay, so now working on the brain stem. So cleansing out the brain stem, yeah, healing to the brain stem. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of like, I don't know, what comes up as like alterations here. Yeah, we're just restoring it. Yeah, okay. Now we're moving to the anterior part. So that's also, yeah, that's also where the glands are, but we're gonna address them separately. So we're moving like just, so that's also like where the amygdala is, where the thalamus is. So that whole anterior cortex, the anterior part, that's what we're addressing now. Yeah, and there's like a lot of like emotional residue, especially like in the amygdala. Like so much so that we're actually addressing that for a moment, just that. Yeah, that's such a, that, like, there's a lot of like density there, a lot of like heaviness. Yeah, now it's starting to get clearer. Okay, yeah. I'm still working on the rest of the inner part. Interesting, like now that like it's all clear all together, it's almost like instantly more gets activated, like more of the brain gets activated. Okay, we're gonna balance and stabilize the different parts. Yeah, and we actually need a bit more grounding, so we're just amping that out, like strengthening our grounding a bit before we move on. Okay, so now we're going to the glands. So first we'll go to the pituitary. Again, cleansing it out, giving it a healing. Okay, and then balance it, balance and stabilize it. Okay, and also present timing it. So we're going to do that with the other glands as well, so that they're calibrated for the now. Okay, moving to the hypothalamus. Same thing, cleansing it, healing it. Okay, balancing and stabilizing. And present timing it. Okay. Moving to the pineal now. Again, cleansing it, clearing it out. Okay, balancing, stabilizing it. And those three, you know, like they really like work together. I mean, the pineal, yeah, it's like our awakening gland. Then with the other two, like the pineal, like, you know, receives light, receives information, transmits light, and the pituitary translates into the body. The hypothalamus also distributes the information, energy, you know, and so this is also like where basically like the subconscious becomes like what we pick up on, what we perceive, becomes conscious. Okay, present timing it. Okay. Um, okay, so we're done with that part. So we basically went through the different glands, and now we're actually gonna just promote just balance the brain hemispheres. They're already pretty balanced, but a little bit more establishing coherence here. Okay, and then let's address the brain rhythms. We want to heal and balance the brain rhythms and flow. A lot of times, all that gets thrown off. Um, but yeah, we're going to restore it, balance it, and bring it to what is optimal for you. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Like your unique rhythm or your rhythm or your brain's unique rhythm and flow. Okay, and then we also want to address the chemistry, the brain chemistry. So balancing the chemistry, optimizing it, again, to what is right for you. Yeah, it's still gonna take a little bit. Okay, now we'll raise, we'll just like raise the overall vibration of the brain a little bit. I just find that makes it, even like more harmonic. Yeah, if you find yourself like yawning, um, that's like just like a reset. Okay, we need more grounding now, again. Okay, now just balancing and recalibrating, like all the crystalline structures that are, in the brain, around the brain. balancing the cerebrospinal fluid that is in the brain, around the brain, and the spinal cord. Or flows in and around the brain, I should say. Okay, now we just want to bring in or amplify the energies of peace, balance, harmony, and calm. And also amplifying the frequencies of gold. And those will continue to support what we worked on today, to support the healing processes. Okay, just overall recalibrating, stabilizing. And then you can just take a deep breath, come back if you drifted off. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Yeah, and you might feel a little bit altered right now. So maybe just take some time, if you can, to just be. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it at that, I think. I'm not gonna say too much more now. There's different aspects to this that we could go into. Well, one thing that I just want to mention is that the brain, ultimately our entire body is like a gateway system. But yeah, our brain is like one of those gateways, and we have access to more of ourselves. Again, not just through the brain, but it allows for more access. Let's just say it that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that much more now. I'm like totally altered. So let's just bring it to an end here. So just be gentle on your brains. And yeah, thank you for being here. And I will see you or hear you next time. Bye.